On iHeartMedia and Fox Sports. This is our roll call for this week. We have 4 fallen LAOs to tell you about. The first officer down is Sergeant Michael Kunovich, St. John's County Sheriff's Office in Florida. His age is not available, but his tour of duty was 25 years. Sergeant Michael suffered a fatal heart attack, struggling with a violent subject, and collapsed moments after the man was put into custody. The man was charged with resisting with violence and felony murder. Sergeant Kunovich had served with the St. John's County Sheriff's Office for 25 years. Next up is Deputy Sheriff Caleb Conley, Scott County Sheriff's Office in Kentucky, 35 years old. His tour of duty was only 4 years. He was shot and killed while conducting a traffic stop about 4:45 in the afternoon. The subject's vehicle alerted a license plate reader showing a wanted person. Deputy Conley approached the vehicle. He was shot and was transported to the hospital, where he died of his wounds about an hour later. The subject fled the scene, was arrested a short time later. Has been charged with the murder of a police officer, possession of a handgun by a convicted felon, burglary, theft of an automobile, wanton endangerment, fleeing and evading the police. Deputy Conley was a U.S. Army veteran, had served with the Scott County Sheriff's Office for 4 years. He's survived by a wife, 2 children, and his parents. Next up, Deputy Sheriff Marcus Ziegler, Hamilton County Sheriff's Office in Ohio, 36 years old. This tour was only 9 months. Ziegler passed away after suffering a medical emergency during participation in a mandatory running activity at the police academy. He was transported to the hospital where he passed away 2 days later. Ziegler had served with Hamilton County Sheriff's Office for only 9 months as a correction deputy, and was assigned to the Patrol Academy. He's survived by his wife and 5 children. Police Officer Horn Randy Tyler, Madison Police Department there in Mississippi. His tour of duty is not noted here. However, he was 34 years of age. He was shot and killed during a tactical operation at a home in Brandon, Mississippi. Armed subject with a rifle and handgun wearing a bulletproof vest had broken into a home and took 2 women hostage. As Brandon Police Department officers arrived at the scene, 1 woman was able to escape, but the second remained as a hostage. Negotiators were able to arrange for the release of the hostage, but the man remained in the home and opened fire on the officers, critically wounding an officer with the Brandon Police Department. The Madison Police Department Special Response Team responded to the scene as part of the mutual aid as negotiators continue to have the man surrender. The man opened fire on officers a second time, and Officer Tyler was mortally wounded. The subject was also killed in the gunfire exchange. Officer Tyler had served with the Madison Police Department for 7 years, was the supervisor of the Narcotics Division. He had previously retired as police chief of Ridgeland Police Department after serving 27 years. He was a graduate of the 228th session of the FBI National Academy. That is the price of domestic security this week, folks. Support the Thin Blue Line. Our hearts, thoughts, and prayers go out to each of these officers' family, their units, and the community in which they served. I'm Don McDowell, Huntington.